Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
The player list that we saw there, again, mostly east side, as a lot of teams have really relied on this Jack, because I think practiced it a lot last year because it was so strong then. It is certainly weaker than it was then now.
Oh, Sylvie. Get that pillar out, the flash forward, they're committing, and that's first blood to the troll. I not want to press his, do some auto attacks, which would have been relatively good.
Well, Sylvie does not have flash, but he's just going to lurk around and see if Bulldog pushes this. He's going to find Andil.
Yeah, Andil going to move on in. Pillar of Filth down as there is the paranoia. Okay, returning the favor, but Cuz now is underneath the turret, says thank goodness they reworked the map because I can just walk over here. And he does so. There's the encore. Bull's just going to keep him alive. And Dundun has, Dudu's gone all out, and Dundun trying to turn it, Cuz doesn't. There is the paranoia. Immediately it comes off cooldown. He breaks the fear tether, and you cannot kill Dundun just like that, Cuz. Unless you hit him with a Duskbringer. Okay, no, he's it wouldn't have been quite enough damage there.
Good old reliable Atlas! Times later, of course, if it's the second series as it is today.
Oh, now we get his own personal view of this one as well. I'm glad that we get this, because I think if this was an anime, this would be a whole episode.
Oh, yeah. If it was DBZ style,
oh yeah,
that sidestep of the Cassante Q is like 2 episodes at least.
Yeah, and now we like go back in time, and it's like him sitting with his family talking about what he wants to achieve.
You see, you know, Flash Expendi's got his ultimate here. He can block this choke point.
Well, Nongshim must have called him, okay, and he has to come. That's just how that one goes. As Paranoia comes in, Cuz just steals it. All right, that was really cute. This man is very, very good at taking dragons. Sylvie has pressed the subjugate button. The pillar is down, and look at this. Call me. Getting some work done. In goes Cuz, looks for the backline, but Jiwoo's able to walk it off. And Dundun turns up with the counter-strike at the ready. Kwangdong Freecs turning this into a siege opportunity, though, and Nongshim still a little worse for wear.
Yeah, they have a lot of sustain here, and even with Peter having his Moonstone here, it's just not going to compete. Shields are up, and they're going to try to trade this for Baron, and Jiwoo can come back here, but I don't know about this. Dudu.
Oh, he's going to face check. He is Cassante. Wondering whether Cassante has a dash is always a fool's errand.
It's kind of hard to believe, but Bulldog also still has ultimate. He didn't use it.
And, well, now Senna doesn't have access to hers because Colmy used his. That's going to be a decent encore, though, and the Cassante has taken down the Azir. Lucian dead as well. Not a lot of damage left here for Nongshim. And it looked like a good move there from Colmy, but unfortunately, Kwangdong Freecs just in such a good position right now. And when they have and yes, Jiwoo does some damage, but if he just immediately gets all outed like this from Dudu, then it could be a problem. And speaking of problems, there's some vision. Paranoia going to be used here towards this top side. I was waiting for a Nocturne to soar down, but instead, he's catching pigeons.
Yeah, I mean, that was... We'll have to get a replay of this one. Bulldog using ultimate there in conjunction with Cuz. It looks like Calmy's just caught before he can get over the wall, and he's down now. Cassante going to take out the turret bottom side as well. And Kwangdong Freecs is starting to run away with this one, and it's not really about suddenly the Senna is scaling. It's really just about Bull threatening. They're finding these angles. And look at this, Bulldog puts the ball on Cuz, and surprise, surprise, he's just pulled in. Pillar not going to do any favors here, unfortunately, and he is just isolated from the rest of his team. That's the Orianna Nocturne and bigger. And Jiwoo is getting still, like, he's still quite strong, and he actually went Serpent's Fang, which is a good tech here.
Okay, there's another Paranoia as Emperor's Divide comes through. It's a great spell shield from Cuz. Dawning Shadow flies in, and Kwangdong Freecs, they have got everyone here. Colmy going to be taken down. Andil collects that kill. And Bull still running after this one. Dissonance movement.
Out of position.
I just want to see the power of this 4-stack healing and shielding composition.
It's just not, but they're not going to be below health very often, I don't think, because here we go.
Well, Shockwave is not really going to do too much. It's a good Zhonya's from Colmy, but he still gets snared. There's the encore as well, and Bull's a sniper! And he's a Seraphine as well! And look at these heals. Immediately, it looks like they haven't even
do anything anyways. As, oh boy.
Yeah, Dudu is actually immortal. He finds 2 with the knockups. Peter can't go anywhere, and this game is just done. Look at him. He treats that culling like a back massage. He says, thank you so much. I'm going to take your Nexus.
You know, when I was mentioning chances of victory around 34 minutes, We did it!
Oh,
we got there!
There you go!
We got there, Atlas!
Damn it!
We hit 34!
Did you actually come from the future today, Wolf?
I mean, I was feeling like Senna wasn't going to get there, so you can tell I'm not, but you know what? Chemtech's soul is broken, apparently, we found out today, but you know what? Nocturne
It's so broken you don't even need it in order to win the game.
No.
As, all right, we've got a Paranoia once again. Call me out of the death chamber and straight back in to their welcoming arms. Dundun, he's trying his very best to stop them, but they're mainly ignoring him. Finally, he will be taken down here by Bulldog and Kwangdong Freecs. They are looking to try and match their best winning streak here in the LCK, and it may just happen if they keep playing like that.
It was a two-man army. You know, for me, it was all about Cuz and Bulldog. Those ult combos were what got picks all over the map and pushed Call Me out of the game. And they made a composition that goes over to Kwangdong's side, it looks like here, with a Poppy Flex top into the K'Sante. This is something that, you know, we didn't talk about, but when we saw the Poppy locked in, we know it was a possibility.
Or is it Trundle top? That's the question. Trundle does also fit the bill of
defense of the ward.
There we go.
Stay out of my brush.
Cuz is just a red figure in the brush. Oh, he got stabbed a little.
Just like very slightly.
Yeah.
It's like stabbing with a plastic fork.
Yeah, and that ward got stabbed a lot to the point where it's not there anymore. Ridiculous. A handshake comes down here to. Oh my God! Senna, goodbye! You will be missed. I don't know what happened to your health bar, but it's no longer there, and first blood goes to Bull. This is his Draven.
Oh, Senna, so, you know.
Yeah.
Asterisk, but
still, big deal here for this stage of the game as there's a hook. It is going to come through. Jiwoo, is he going to be okay? Hostile takeover whirling. Death does so much work here as the Dragon is forgotten. Cuz is going to remember it, picks that one up. That's going to be their next one. Hextech sold this game as Bull. Oh no! Is he going to get bailed out? The answer is no. It was so incredibly close as now Dundun has erupted onto the rift and it's Jiwoo that collects a double. And Dudu, he was in the top lane. I think he may have tried to teleport down unless he just used that to head back top lane.
Yeah, we'll see that in the replay. I had my eyes on that fight.
I hope to.
Still definitely favoring Kwangdong pretty massively. Despite 4 kills going over, it remains 700 gold ahead.
Well, there's an all-out here from Dundun. Let's see whether that's actually going to help him as, Dawning Shadow coming in to try and help Dundun. The flash from Dudu, but he just bucklers him. And that's the solo kill, even with the Senna helping out. Hook is going to connect here as Peter goes in. Hostile takeover is decent as Cuz trying to get the bailout, but it does not work. Bull has the whirling axes and a full health bar, but he's just not able to get into this fight as Andil goes down. Call Me misses the ultimate, and Bulldog is too far away. Another split team fight without their top laner on the side of the Kwangdong Freecs as the flash comes forward for the stop. Aren't quite 3 Adam Corky just yet. Handshake goes wide. Logistics protocol not quite working. There's a stand aside onto Peter. Oh, I swear. Yeah, I agree, Jonas Strong. There's got to be some. There's the hook forward here from Peter, but the package in response, the hostile takeover wombo combo is so good, and this time Peter is not getting out. That's what we're supposed to do. Once again, it is only 4 members. Charge, and then park the car next to the turret, right? Yeah. And then he can ride it into the inner turret there as well. Actually kind of cool. Unless Dudu is going to stop that one from happening. And to be perfectly honest, he is behind enemy lines. Sylvie is just going to get pulled back. And he's going to try to escape, but the last axe flies forward. 465, thank you very much. There hasn't been able to stack up too many more adorations.
This is a call you could make.
There is no
desperation.
Vision. There is no vision at all. There are 3 people missing. Kwangdong.
They figured it out.
Well, Andil is going to walk his way in here. Hostile takeover available, finds a couple with it, and there is the kill for the Corky. Whirling Death is to celebrate, but on the way back, it collects the Azir. Thank you so much for the leash as Sylvie's down for the double. In the meantime, Dudu is trying to do some Dudu things with Dundun. The Baron is going to be secured. It was a Hail Mary. It was this close. And then it didn't work at all.
I mean, but, you know, you have to do something here as Nongshim Steel needs something. Oh, this is GG.
It might be GG anyway, though, because it's so difficult still. Cuz getting taken down low, has Subjugate though, and the Dawning Shadow is going to be able to take him down, and now there's no smite in the pit. It is going to be stolen away and denied, but can they get out? Emperor's Divide says they don't want out, they just want to kill them as the handshakes come in, and unfortunately I think there might be a little bit of a money difference as Bulldog, oh my goodness, he is so close to just killing him. That's a Hexgate from Dundun with about 100 health. It's a dangerous maneuver, but he went for it as they will interrupt Sylvie. That was optimistic
Bulldog.
as Bulldog. Oh my goodness, that is so scary. From both sides, they both have about 0 health. That one of these rockets has got to hit, surely. Oh, who is going to be able to take this?
Bulldog.
Dundun, can you make this one happen? Can you make the magic work? And Bulldog doesn't want to risk it. He knows how dangerous Dundun can be when he's cornered. As Sylvie going for a back once again.
This reminds me of that UFC fight and someone gets clocked. The audience goes, ooh, it's the same sound here in the arena.
Absolutely. That's what Corky makes you feel like is, all right, Dudu going to be interrupted here as he brought out the big helicopter hammer. Everyone's committed to killing Poppy. He does have steadfast presence. We're seeing some value here as he's buying time. And guys, Dudu is very happy to die here. Because so will the Baron.
Baron goes down. And that's a lot of money across the team.
Oh, but it denies Hextech Soul, right? Because now they'll have man advantage for the fight for the soul.
Well, you know, I don't get excited about that just yet. He's got a package. Trying
40
to
seconds.
teleport his way in. Let's see.
Dundun going to turn up. That is another one secured. Very cute. Package now going to be delivered. Call me. Rocket number 3 is tanked. He has to shift some sands to get out. Whirling Death is going to follow him very late. And now Kwangdong Freecs. They're on a pretty good side of the map as far as killing the enemy Nexus is concerned.
Yeah, Bulldog by 2 of those.
I think Sylvie is almost as well. That Null Magic Mantle is not quite enough, I don't think.
No, it's like, I don't know. It's not great.
Well, he was thinking about an ultimate there. Subjugate does come through. He's pretty tanky, but not tanky enough. That's the kill. And now Dudu, it's his turn. All right, he does find an ultimate, splits up this fight a little bit.
Wait a minute.
We need to see a little bit more DPS. Where is this, Corky? Where is that damage? And there's the Flash Emperor's Divide. They managed to find it. The heroic charge is massive, though. Bull with another cash in. They didn't get the Draven. And Bulldog is also still, well, now they got the Draven. The Draven just ran into the 4 people. I'm not sure about that. And Bulldog is now in trouble. Sylvie is running forward.
Oh my god, the bounty gold is still up.
And now, Nongshim can go and get the neutral objective on the map.
Bit early on this Azir turret to try to lock up this dragon. It's 15 seconds until it spawns. We're K-ramming a little bit before this, but this is such an important fight for Nongshim.
Dudu he looks immortal. Whirling Death almost just kills Call Me here as Pillar of Filth is down, and now Cuz, it's his playground. Heroic charge onto Peter. He's not the target you really want to be fighting here, but they just get rid of him. Call Me, oh my goodness, the damage as Bull is going to eviscerate him. Dundun running for the hills, and I have a feeling that Kwangdong Freecs may have earned their soul this time around.
I think so.
Keeping his eye on this flank angle.
Sylvie does not have flash. There's no way for a steal here. And finally, on the 3rd time of Soul Point, they're able to secure this one. And actually now.
Highly sure. That could be it, though.
Let's send a message, chat.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 1 turret down, 1 inhibitor down. Now moving over.
There is that package that we were talking about. Bulldog uses it in order to taxi an ultimate a million miles away. Cuz getting taken down low. There's the Dawning Shadow. And perhaps it's the dawn of a comeback for Nongshim RedForce.
Bulldog, that was not the most ideal package.
Very much. At this stage of the game, Kwangdong Freecs, though, they see a dragon, and now they're thinking about going to kill it. As Sylvie, oh no, has to Heartbreaker to get himself out, and maybe that's aptly named. Maybe. That means that this Elder will...
Bull said he's doing Elder!
Yeah, and he's doing a lot of damage to it as well as... Oh, goodbye! That's a keeper's verdict that's going to work out here for Dudu, and the Elder is just going to be secured. All right, so it out, and they're going back to base. Nongshim are ready. So Zodia is going to be.
All right, my question now is:
all right,
with a 12,000 gold lead, and Elder Drake, and Hextech Soul, and Baron, can Kwangdong Freecs end the game?
Don't ask me crazy questions, Wolf. I have no idea.
It's a tough one, but
I don't have my coin with me. I can't tell you.
This is a demoralizing victory for Nongshim. I feel like, or rather, defeat for Nongshim because they've been given all these extra opportunities.
Dundun's relatively tanky, so is Peter. And these rockets aren't necessarily landing. Dundun tanks, oh, okay, maybe he can't tank any of them. As Whirling Death comes in, Colmy has to go golden. The Nexus turrets are sort of looked at and they explode. Emperor's Divide comes down, but it is the killing fields here in the base of Nongshim. It's looking like the 2-0, and the 2-0 on the week for Kwangdong Freecs. They were winning this entire game. It was not quick, but heck, they made it work, and it doesn't have to look good. It just has to be a win.
It just has to be a win. The momentum continues here for Kwangdong Freecs. The streak is...
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.